Make sure you take care of yourself because these companies, they do not care about you. They only care about profits. They're not concerned about you. You can work yourself to death. And this literally what happened. What's up, beautiful people? I'm Regina. We're going to talk about this story. Let's go. Denise Prudhomme in Tempe, Arizona, working at a Wells Fargo, was found dead at her cubicle. Apparently, she clocked in at 7 a.m. on a Friday morning and did not clock out. Nobody thought about her. Nobody was calling, concerned about her. Nobody even think about her until 4 days later when the employees, they smelt the foul odor. They thought the building had bad plumbing or something. Come to find out, it was Denise, y'all. She decomposed at her cubicle, y'all. That's horrible. I would not want to go out like that. It hurts me so bad to think about that because we give so much to our jobs. We give all of our time, all of our energy. We put so much into these jobs and we're nothing but profits to this job. They don't care about us like that for real. They want you to make a profit for them. Now, what I gathered is like some of the employees, they work remotely. Sometimes they come into the office. Sometimes they're at home. So everybody got different shifts and stuff. So I can see how sometimes people can go unnoticed, but 4 days is a long time to go unnoticed. Some of the employees stated that this building has security monitoring for 24 hours. So there's always security there. So somebody dropped the ball on the security end. You mean to tell me you didn't see this lady sitting at her desk? You didn't say anything to her. You just saw her and left. So evidently, whoever was supposed to monitor that floor did not do their job. Also, I was told she worked on the 3rd floor and it was not a lot of traffic up in the area that she works at. But for 4 days, y'all, I just can't get over the 4 days. You know, I get it. I really do. Like on Fridays, I'm not trying to look at nobody in the face. Don't come talking to me when it's time for me to get off at 5 o'clock. I don't like anybody talking to me because my only concern is getting out the door so I can go home and relax and be with my family. So I can understand, you know, people getting out on a Friday. You really not concerned, you know, just be honest. I'm not concerned about nobody. I'm trying to get home so I can rest because I don't gave 80 hours, 100 plus to this job. And I'm still back on the security part. So when the employees go home, what is security doing? What are they monitoring? Because evidently they did not find this lady on Monday or Tuesday. And what makes me really sad for this lady is that none of her colleagues were concerned about her. I'm thinking that Denise was a very hard worker. Sometimes people get in such a routine and they give so much to their job. They come in early, they leave late. I'm thinking she came in probably every morning and left late in the evenings because she was just such a hard worker. And people probably was used to her routine like that. But if somebody has their head down and they're slumped over, we got to be concerned about them because the company don't care. They don't care about people. They don't care about us like that. I think coworkers should have some type of accountability or concern for each other. I know the coworkers that I have, we are always concerned about each other. But I also understand that this was a big company. She was working in the corporate office. So it's probably a lot of people in and out of that building and they're just not paying attention. But Wells Fargo stated that they are going to investigate their internal safety procedure, just a way to measure and monitor their employees better. But I hate that this lady had to be made an example of. And what I'm saying is that sometimes it takes drastic things for companies to realize that the procedures that they have in place for their employees are just not good. And so now they're going to have to look at how they do things when it comes to the employee safety. I just want to let you all know and remind you all that and myself too, because we can't give our all to these jobs like that. If you have vacation days, take them. Do something for yourself. Buy something for yourself. You can give so much to your job that you often neglect yourself. We neglect our health. We don't go to the doctor like we supposed to. Take those sick days when you're not feeling well. Take that sick day. Go get these well checkups like you supposed to. The job is not the job's responsibility to take care of you. That's why you have sick time and leave time. And I'm not saying that she was like that, but I'm just speaking for us for the ones who are alive and still working the 9 to 5 grind. We got to do these things for ourselves, because I know I often forget sometimes. And go get those checkups, take care of yourself, go on those vacations, spend something on yourself. Use that money that you're making every day and do something for yourself that's nice. And as employees, we got to do better, because I know me. When Friday come, I'm out the door. I'm not looking around and see who's coming behind me. I'm trying to get home. So my condolences to the family of Denise. My sincere and deepest condolences. I know she was a hard worker, coming in at 7 a.m. and leaving late every day. She gave her very best. Wells Fargo has stated that they are deeply saddened by this, and you know that they're probably going to go ahead and replace her as soon as possible, because that's what companies do. We're replaceable, right? So we just got to learn by this, y'all, that we just got to take better care of ourselves and have your own safety plan in place. I know I'm a social worker, so I go out and I do a lot of home visits, and most of the home visits that I do, they're in very dangerous neighborhoods, and it's only me going to the homes by myself. And what I do is I send my location to my family members to let them know where I am. To my best friend, my sister, my mother, my father, my husband. Everybody has my location, because if something happens, I want them to know where I am, because I go out in unsafe environments, unsafe neighborhoods, because that's the protocol of the company. And the job is not concerned about me like that. Now, what really concerns me, that her family wasn't even concerned about her. Nobody noticed her for 4 days. She didn't have a best friend. She didn't have a husband, a mother, a son, or a daughter that was concerned about her. That's a horrible way to die, just to be not even thought of. But that's all I have to say, y'all. Just make sure you all take care of yourself. And do you think Wells Fargo was at fault? Do you think it was her co-workers? Do you think it was just a fluke? Let me know in the comments. But that's all I have, you guys. I hope y'all have a great day. Be blessed and always shine bright.